What's up, people? Mike here, and this is Metro 2033 Redux survival mode walkthrough. This is Chapter 5 Hope, and this is the alley mission. So right off the bat, I want to apologize to anyone that might be watching these videos as they're coming out. I had been sick for about like 2 weeks, I think, give or take. And then I just had a really bad cough that was preventing me from sitting down and doing commentary for these videos. Since every like 2 seconds as I'm talking, I would start to cough. You know, like not really bad, but enough where trying to commentate like a 5-minute video just became impossible. So I just decided to wait it out, and once I started to feel better, I would finally sit down and bang out the rest of these videos. So if you've been patient and have been waiting for these videos to come out, I thank you for the audience. If you're watching these well after the fact, then you really don't give a crap what I'm talking about. So I should also mention that I just passed 800 subscribers on YouTube. So to the 800 and I think it's like 801 at this point, people. Thank you for subscribing to me. That tells me that at least 800 people find my content good enough that they felt the need to subscribe to me. So again, thank you very much for that. And you know, it does make it clear that, you know, what I do does actually get some recognition. So yeah, well, I'll try not to have this big of a gap between videos next time. So but this mission is one of the missions where they didn't really do a redesign of the level. They just threw in a giant standoff battle with a bunch of, I believe it's Nasalis and Watchmen. I'm not 100% positive on if it's just Nasalis or if it's Watchmen too. It kind of threw me off the first time I played through this, just because I wasn't expecting the battle to happen like it did. It wasn't even like when I was first playing, I got over to where the doors of the library, and Miller and Ullman and whatnot weren't there. Or no, not Ullman, I forget who it is. They weren't at the building, so I was like, oh, maybe they give you time to like explore. So I was running around just looking around the area, and all of a sudden I started getting attacked by Nasalis. I'm like, oh shit, there is a giant battle happening now. So I found staying by the building kind of worked the best, because initially all the creatures kind of come from where I'm looking at now. So they start off there, but then towards pretty much where I'm looking now, another wave will start coming from that area. So once they start to show up, you want to kind of back away from the building to where I go, because I actually got lucky and I caught my teammates spawning in at like the perfect time when there was like two two of the creatures like right near me, so they ended up killing one of them. That dude glitched in through the door, and I think eventually he pops out of the door, but you'll see that he's actually, yeah, he's like stuck in the doorway right now. But this is the other point when the reload on the Shambler shotgun is just completely atrocious. Because I'm at the point where I can't get a full reload. I'm just doing the quick like 2 shells in the gun just so I can start shooting it again. But yeah, see, like my teammates just spawned in like out of nowhere. I don't even think they like climbed over a ledge or something. They just like appeared right in that little ditch or something. So it was actually very handy that they showed up when they did. And I believe, I'm not 100% positive, but I'm pretty sure your teammates have unlimited ammo. So I would say, you know, unless you're doing this on like Ranger Hardcore, which I still haven't started to do just because like I said, I've been sick for 2 weeks, but I'm in no real hurry to start doing that, and I can only imagine how annoying this section can and will be on Ranger Hardcore on survival mode. It's one of the areas I'm not looking forward to when I eventually put in the dedication to actually start doing that. Like I said before, eventually I want to start like live streaming on Twitch, and when I do eventually do like the Ranger Hardcore, I'll probably do that as one of my streams at some point, but that's a long way away until I rearrange my room to the look that I want it to be. I need to move my desk around, my bed, and everything else, so but I think at a certain point I actually ended up switching over to my assault rifle because I either run out of shotgun ammo, I got really low on it, and I didn't want to risk losing any more of it. Or, oh no, I think I'm actually thinking of my, no, I was thinking of the first time I went through here. When I first played through, I actually ran out of shotgun ammo, so I had to switch to my assault rifle, and it was pretty annoying. But once you get through that entire firefight, the rest of this level really isn't too difficult. There's a point when you get into the main area, the library, when not Miller, but the other person with him gets attacked by a demon. There's this whole dialogue exchange where Miller basically talks to you about you need to find the D6 documents for its location and all this other nonsense. And you can just not even worry about that. As soon as you get into the main room, you can just run up the stairs like I do and just go to the exit to the level to go into the next one. You don't really get penalized like with karma or anything for it, so in the interest of saving time, I just didn't see the point of standing in the middle of the room while Miller talks for like 3 minutes. It's a long ass fucking dialogue that just isn't worth listening to. So I will let the rest of this video play out, and I will see you in the depository.
Никуда не уходи, стой тут. На обратном пути мы тебя заберем. Шутка. Еще чуть-чуть, и они бы нас в клочья разорвали. А ты хорошо поработал, Артем. Отлично. Данила, пошли. Да это закончится когда-нибудь или нет?
Господи боже.
Да. Наверное, раньше это выглядело великолепно.